Everyone, and welcome back to my channel Options Trader Today. So as we have seen, silver recently retreated from its all-time high and is now trading nearly around $71.60. This is a deep correction or it is a retest before the next leg higher. Let's break down into across four time frames: 15 minutes intraday, 2 hours short term, daily intermediate trend, and weekly long term structure. On a 15 minutes chart, you can see that intraday price, the price is continuously down after making this particular high, and there is a trend forming. If you look at this particular trend, this is the trend which is in this particular range. Okay, it is going to go narrow, as you can see. Now the price has moved in this range, so we can see from this particular point there can be an upside movement. Okay, or if it started going down, there can be a downside movement. Okay, so price initially sold off sharply, and from there we have seen a support build near the level of 70, which is a psychological level, and lower high forming, but higher lows holding near support zones. As you have seen, these 2 3 levels, and these levels are already weak, so we can see if the price breaks this zone, a further upside can be seen. Okay, we can see that short-term selling may be exhausted, and we could establish a consolidating range in the next week. I'll explain you in the week chart where you will see. Let's go on a 2 hour chart, but before I explain you a 2 hour chart, if you have any doubts regarding silver in the next week, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. See, if you look at this chart clearly, you can see the trend is forming arrow zone. Okay, so when the trend started to come down, see, because and these two levels are already weak, so probability can be high that as soon as the price started going below $70.4, there is a higher chances that it can break this particular low and it can move towards 69.8, which is a strong level. From there a bounce back can be seen, but if that didn't bounce back, then the next support directly coming at a level of 69.4, from there a level of 67.4. After 69.4 we can see a level of 67.4. Okay, so zooming out on the 2 hour chart gives a clear picture on the pullback quality. What we can see looking at this chart, price remain above key term supports level and established after the breakout. The broader uptrend is an intact. Retracement are holding above the prior channel supports area, as you can see, a level of around $69.8 to a level of 70, you can say, which is aligned with the major round numbers support levels on XAG USD. If silver continues to hold these levels into next week, the 2 hour structure will be signalizing bullish continuation setups rather than a downside. Okay, however, if the bearish pressure pushes price below this region with volumes, then the short-term trends could moderate further below renewed push higher. Okay, and then a further upside. This range, as soon as it breaks or keep moving above $72.6, then there is a probability of further upside. Okay, now looking at the daily chart. If you look at the daily chart, we can see, which is very important you to understand, that the price after making high from 2 days, we have seen the price is continuously down. This is a bearish engulfing. That is where we have seen the price after making $84 came down towards a level of 70. That means around $14 movement in just 2 days. Okay, silver remain a higher and higher and higher lows sequence overall. The pullbacks from the peak is acting as a normal retracement inside the larger advances. Okay, and this is not a yet trend reversal pattern. Okay, because we have seen a bearish engulfing candle has formed, and daily moving average are still sloping upward, and major supports lie well beyond current prices. And we can see if it started going down, we can see a level of 71.1, which is a support one, and if the price goes below that particular level, we can see a level of $70.2. This $70.2 is a support too, which is already being weak, so we can see the price can fall further down and can move towards a level of 69.8. And if the price fall below this level, then directly the level we can see a level of 69.3, which is a support 4, and from there we can see the price will go further down after this level. directly we can see it can move towards 67.5. Okay, this is a day wise chart, but if it keep moving above a level of around 72.8, we can see it can move further high. Okay, because this, then the next level directly coming at a level of 76.2 and then further upside. Okay, and if the price keep moving over $72.8, there is a probability of further high. Now coming back on a weekly chart, as I've already explained you, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work. And a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. See, we have seen in just a week the price has moved around $14 to $15. Okay, and the weekly chart continues to tell most of the important part of the story. Silver made a historic breakout earlier in the rally, and that breakout is neglected by its pullback. Weekly support remains well below the support large bull trend as we have seen. Okay, because if you see the day wise chart, there's a bearish engulfing candle is forming, but in this particular trend, we have seen, if you see this particular candle, you cannot see the wings. Okay, there is no wings you can see on this level, this particular trend, this particular candle. Okay, so there is a sign, and this higher and low you have seen in this particular candle. So you have to understand that if the price keep moving above a level of 79.3 there and it's sustained, there is a probability that it can make a new high. But if you see the chart and demands, which I'll put you here, you will see that the price of demand, that it is continuously higher, because the chart shows that there is a continuous demand in the price of silver, as well as if you see the mining production has increased and the demand has also increased. Okay, as well as if you see that the US has declared silver as a precious metal. Okay, I'll put a screenshot on it, you'll see it. Okay, and if you see the price is showing an uptrend, and chances can be high if it started going upside above a level of 72.8. Best what you can do, you can trail your SL by $2. Okay, so at least you will capture a upside movement or $1 depending on your risk. Okay, and once the price started going above 79.2, there is a probability of crossing 84 can be there, which is an all-time high. So trailing your SL by 2 or $1 depending on how you trade. And then if the price started going upside, we can say it can move towards 85 to a level of 88 to a level of 90, and keep trailing your SL by $2 if the price keep moving off 79. But if the price keep moving off 72, trail by $1, and once started going above 79, trail by $2. Okay, but suppose if it started coming down, it can touch a level of 70.2, and once the price falling below this level, chance of going towards 67.4 will be there. And if the price fall below this level, a further fall can be seen towards 64.7. Okay, so trail your SL when the price started going below 70.4. Okay, and then